Welcome everybody to another draft profile video here at the Fantasy Authority. I'm your guy, Mandrew Harbaugh. You can find me on Twitter at @FF_Mandrew. I'm going to be talking about Jaret Patterson. Jaret Patterson came out of Maryland, was not heavily recruited, was a 3-star running back. Once he got to Buffalo, did not waste any time. As a freshman, he became the first freshman in program history to rush for over 1,000 yards, and that was at a split back role. Sophomore, junior year, he took over, was the starter there. He had a fantastic career there. It was an all-MAC first-team selection in 2019 and 2020, including in 2020 was the MAC Offensive Player of the Year. Something when I watch Jaret Patterson's game, and you see it a lot in the 8-touchdown game against Toledo, I believe. Might have been Kent State. Yellow uniforms, again, MAC thing. Jaret Patterson's 8-touchdown game, he has phenomenal strength and contact balance. Something that you really see a lot in his running style too, and I'll talk about here. He runs upright, which kind of stinks. He has like the kind of Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb technique. Those are not comps. I'm just comparing the style there. The contact balance, like I talked about, when you watch, whether it be the Bahama Bowl last year against Charlotte and their nice defense led by now Pittsburgh Steeler Alex Smith, or if you watch the 8-touchdown game like they talked about, or any of his other games, you don't have to watch the good ones to see this. Every play he runs hard. I call him the Buffalo Bull because it just fits for him. He runs pissed off. He runs angry. Something he could develop on would be his speed. I would like to see kind of get a little bit better for his size. And I think the technique too. I think if he gets the running technique corrected, I think that the speed will follow. I don't think he will be that lead back for a team, depending on the situation, but who knows? And like I talked about with technique, I would say that's his worst trait that you're going to see on film, where the running style, he runs upright, kind of like a sprinter of sorts. And with the NFL, I don't know if that's going to work. The contact balance, like I talked about, is helpful, but he just runs like he's stiff. Like he runs like Derrick Henry did, or not Derrick Henry, DK Metcalf did at the Combine, where we need him to kind of loosen up, maybe do some hot yoga, get that Joe Rogan workout, DDP yoga, where he just kind of loosens up a little bit. Patterson, I think once he gets the speed corrected in that technique, he could really take that next jump as a running back. As far as projections and comps, I don't have a comp for Patterson. I have a lot of comps for a lot of players this year. Patterson's not one of them because it's really tough. I'm not making that Derrick Henry comp. I'm not making that Nick Chubb comp because that's just not fair to a running back that I have as my RB11. I don't see Patterson being an every down back like I talked about, but I think in case of an injury, which with COVID right now, you never know when someone's going to have to step up. I think Patterson could take the reins for a game or two, not to make a player comp, but more of like a career comp. I could see him being a Gus Edwards type, where we saw where Gus Edwards during the playoff time, because of injuries, was able to be somebody you may start on your fantasy team. Jaret Patterson could be that same thing. For where his rookie value is right now, he's going to be your 4th or 5th round picks probably. And I think he's totally worth that. Maybe you reach for him at the end of the 3rd. You got a deep team. You're winning your league, obviously, if you're picking at the end of the 3rd. Maybe Jaret Patterson's your guy. I just see him as a Mr. Reliable or running back room, somebody that team can rely on and really, whenever need be, take the reins, so to speak. This is Mandrew with another draft profile, and I've got more coming for you soon. But until next time, we'll see you guys.